I had some requests for, especially in Michigan, solo off Stadium Arcadium. Solo was done by Omar, who plays in, or previously played in Mars Volta. I'm just going to get right into it. So the solo starts on the 9th fret of the G string, and to start his solo off, what he'll do is he's going to hammer on to the 11th fret, pull off, hammer on again, and this time bend it up to the G, so half step to the G, and then release. So it's going to be. So we're getting, that's just picked one time. After that, we're going to hammer on 9 to the 11 again. Then we're going to get the 9th fret of the B string. We're going to hammer on to the 12th fret, so we'll play the 9 again, hammer on to the 12, and we're going to bend the 12 up a whole step. So it's going to go. Then we're going to get the 9th fret of the high E, 12th fret of the B, 9th fret of the B. So after that, we're going to play the 12th fret of the high E, play it again, slide up to the 14th, and then play the 14th fret. So we're going to play the 12th fret high E and just kind of slide off quickly. So let's go from the bend here from the 9th fret. And then we're going to, what we're going to do here is we're going to bend a whole step at the 12th fret of the B string, and we're going to bounce that note off of the 9th fret of the high E. So as we bend it up, they'll be the same note. They'll each be C sharp. And this is going to happen 6 times. So it's going to go 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to play the 11th fret of the G string, 9th fret of the B string, 12th fret of the B string, 9th fret of the B string. So from all these bends, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So let's do a recap of what we have so far. It's going to be. Okay, so that's what we have so far. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hammer on the G string from the 9th fret to the 11th fret. And again, we're going to do this sort of bouncing notes on adjacent strings. So we're going to go, and that's going to be the 9th fret of the B string. So it's going to be. So again, that's the 11th fret of the G and the 9th fret of the B. So hammer on the B string. Okay, at this part, we're going to switch the note that we're bouncing off of. We're going to keep that 11th fret of the G, and we're going to use our pinky on the 12th fret of the high E. So it would be. So let's try this bar. I think if I was just to play it slowly, it would make even more sense. One more time. Okay, so the next part, we're going to continue with the technique. This time we're going to use the 9th fret of the B string and still the 12th fret of the high E. So we're going to go back up to the 11th fret of the G. This time we're going to slide into the 14th and play it again. So this is going to go. will be. Okay, I'm going to play from the bar before that so we could get all of this together. Good. Okay, so after that slide, we're going to come up to the 16th fret, high E string, and we're going to go pull off back to the 14. So that lick is. So let's try that bar again. It's going to be. Play that note, hammering on to the 17th fret, play the 16th, and the 14th. So let's try sort of those two bars together. It will be. Let's try that again. And then what we're going to do here, we're going to bend up just like a quarter step and then a half step. And it's very quick. It's going to go. And then the 14th of the, so it's bending from the 17th fret of the B string and then immediately hitting the 14th fret of the E after. And that's 2 times. So it's a quarter step bend and then a half step bend. So it'll be. And we'll play 17th fret, now we're on the B string. 14, vibrato, slide back to the 12. Play the note again. Then we're going to do a pull off here on the 12 and the 10. Play the note again, sliding back to the 9. 10, 9. Cool, so let's do it from the bend. So it's going to be. And here's the last. This will be 6th fret of the G string. And we're going to take the 9th fret, we're going to bend it up a whole step and then release. Play the 9th fret again, unbent. 6th fret again, 9th fret, bend and release. So that last phrase will be. So I'm going to take this from a few bars back and just play it slowly. Just going to go through the solo slowly for you. So I thought I'd include the final solo of the song sort of on the outro. It's my favorite part of the tune. And this is going to be up on the 17th fret of the B string. And it just kind of highlights some notes from certain chords that are going by. So the first one is going to be like this. We're going to bend the 17th fret a whole step. So it'll be... So that's bend, then 17th fret, 14, bend, 17, 14. So it's going to be 16th fret of the G string, 17th fret of the B string, 16th of the high E, hammer onto the 17, back to the 16, 17 of the B, and 16 of the G. So that part will be... Then we're going to slide from the 14 of the D string to the 16th fret, 14 of the G, bend the 16th fret up a whole step, and we're going to hit the 14th fret under it, release, pull off to the 14th fret. So that's a little bit tricky to do slow, so let me speed it up a little bit. We're going to end on the 16th twice, a little vibrato there, so it'll be... Then we're going to go 16 on the D, 14 of the G, 15 of the B, I use my second finger for this, and it's a bend a whole step and release. So it'll be... So that might take a bit to get used to, bending a whole step with one finger. 14 of the G, 16 of the D, a little vibrato there, so we're going to go... Okay, so the second time he plays it through, he just kind of adds a little bit of variation. So I'll play the first time what we just went over, those previous 4 bars. So it'll be... One more time. Second time, here's the variations. It's going to be bend and release back. So it'll be 14, bend up from the 17, 17, 14. So that bar is... And again, 16 of the G, 17, 16, instead of hammering on this time, he's going to do a half step bend and then release. So be kind of slide off that note, so it'd be... So actually, let me put those two together so far. It'll be... And then getting to the end of this solo section, it's going to be, we're actually going to come back down, 9th position, and we're going to bend the 9th fret of the B string up half a step. Then we're going to play the 9th fret of the high E, and we're going to bend and release half step, 9th fret of the B, then a vibrato. So it'll be... Hope that helps. Thank you for the requests. Keep them coming. I'll try my best to keep up with it. I also offer Skype lessons. If that's of interest to anybody, you can find my information at the end of the video. Thank you.